Kaya from Brrraaains A Head-Banging Life, gbhblofficial, and it's my pleasure to be standing here with Conan. First things first, man. How's your day going?
Not bad. Early start, so we drove up from around Liverpool, so we were up early. I had to get a COVID test for flying home tomorrow, so yeah, it's early, but we're feeling good. You know?
It's a literal a smash and dash almost.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, in and out. You know?
But it's a big show for you, because obviously the last 18 months.
Yeah, man, it's like it's crazy to have a break of almost 2 years and come back and do this. You know what I mean? It's like it's really mad. So I mean, in some ways it's perfect. But yeah, it's amazing. Like even just getting here today and walk, like we only got here about an hour ago.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of blown away by everything. You know what I mean? Haven't been around more than 20 people nearly in 15 months. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's wild, you know. But yeah, it's like really looking forward to it. It's going to be awesome. You know?
Yeah, of course, the Sophie stage later on.
Yeah.
I gotta ask, at this stage, do you still kind of get a bit nervous? Or is it just butterflies and excitement?
Now I'm nervous. Like normally not. Like, but because it's such a long break, you know, there's definitely going to be a few jitters, like, you know, just at before going on, leading up to it. Yeah, I think so. But you know yourself, like once you kick in, once you start, it'll be fine. You know, adrenaline will take over, and yeah, just start enjoying it. That'll be like, you know, nerves for the first few minutes, and then be fine. You know.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, it's just the gap, man. It's like, you know, 2-year gap nearly, you know, from playing a gig, and you go from playing so many gigs, maybe 100 gigs a year or whatever, more even, to nothing, and then into this. So it's like gonna be a little bit of nerves, but nah, it'll be fine.
No, of course, it will be fine. I know that for sure. Have you guys managed to keep yourselves as busy as possible? Because obviously 18 months, no live shows. Obviously, you've released a live album. I mean, has that really been kind of the focus?
The album?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it was the only thing we could really focus on for the duration. But you see, I live in Dublin, so we couldn't really practice, you know. So it was very hard to make any proper momentum doing. Like we were doing remote practices kind of, and you know, it was all right for a while, but it's just not the same, you know. It's
across Zoom, that kind of thing,
that kind of shit, like, you know. So it just wasn't really. You know, we did it for a bit, but it was hard to get momentum. It was hard to get the kind of feel of the tunes, and like normally we just go into the jam room and jam it out for ages, you know. So not being able to do that, it was hard to kind of make the songs grow.
Yeah.
You know. So, but I mean now we're like, you know, it's full steam ahead. Now we're like, you know, we're going to be getting right into it properly. I mean, we have loads of stuff.
Yeah.
We have loads of ideas and material. Just need to jam it out and kind of make songs of it, you know what I mean? That kind of thing.
So you do kind of feel like this is the starting point again, off we go?
I think so, yeah, I think it definitely is. It's that, like, you know, we start with this gig now, and then this will kind of be, you know, the kickstart right back into it, and then just fire ahead, make up for lost time, you know?
Yeah, because obviously, a couple of weeks ago was it? You were going to be in the UK, you had a couple of dates, London and stuff like that,
right.
and I think the London show was the last one that fell before the restrictions lifted.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, because I think the restrictions were lifted like halfway between that tour. Halfway in the tour, so it was kind of like, will we do one half of it and cancel the other? And like, it's kind of shit, like, you know. So yeah, we just did do the whole thing in a few months, or a month or two, like.
I bet at that point you were just kind of like, here we go again.
Yeah, because it was a shame. You know, kind of had it in our heads that was going to be the start again, you know. So looking forward to it, and yeah, another fucking kickback. But what can you do, you know? I mean, it's been happening for a year and a half, you know. Like I don't know about here, but back in Ireland, we were told at the start, like, just going to shut everything down for 4 weeks to flatten the curve, and then it'll be fine, you know.
Even though 2 years in England, absolutely. I think it was less than it was like 2 months to flatten the curve, and then we'll all be okay. So, is it pretty much going to be like a festival set later on? Are you planning to kind of pull any surprises out?
Sasha, can't be telling.
Of course, that's the point, right? There you go. You said enough, I think, by saying that.
I mean, like, because we haven't been practicing it so long,
it's going to be good.
It'll be like we'll kind of be picking up from where we left off, but Yeah, you know, we'll see anyway.
Yeah, it's going to be cathartic, right?
Yeah,
it's just
yeah, I
going to be a
think so.
chance to release.
Yeah, I think so. It's going to be emotional. Almost. You know?
We've had a few tears with a couple of bands over the weekend, so
Oh,
don't be
really?
surprised if it comes your way as well.
Yeah, we'll see.
Thank you very much for watching. You can check us out on gbhbl.com as well as on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Tumblr. Go to Patreon to help us out over there. That's patreon.com/gbhbl, as well as Big Cartel, where you can find some of our merchandise. We have a podcast running on SoundCloud and Apple Podcasts. And of course, if you like this video, do us a favour, hit the subscribe button and help the channel grow. Games, horror and heavy metal. What else is life for?